One of the reasons was good demand for the X1 compact SUV and X5 premium SUV earlier in the year, and increasing customer interest in the new 5 Series sedan in the latter part of the year. In calendar year 2017, BMW India became the country's second-largest luxury car maker. It recorded its best sales performance till date with 9,800 units, at annual growth rate of 25%. One of the reasons was good demand for the X1 compact SUV and X5 premium SUV earlier in the year, and increasing customer interest in the new 5 Series sedan in the latter part of the year. We drive the sedan, which BMW calls the business athlete, in and around Delhi. What is the 5 Series? It's BMW's luxury sedan, and one of its largest-selling cars both globally and in India. It sits between the entry-level 3 Series and the ultra-luxurious 7 Series, and combines the best of both. So, it's a peppy drive like the former and comfortable like the latter. The company says the 5 Series is the most successful business sedan on the planet. Which cars does it compete with? Its major competitors are Mercedes-Benz new E-Class LWB, long wheelbase, Audi A6 and Jaguar XF. How many variants does it come with? It's available in 3 diesel variants, 520d Sportline, BMW 520d Luxury Line, and 530d M Sport, and 1 petrol variant, the 530i Sportline, all of which are locally produced. How powerful are the engines? The 3-litre 6-cylinder diesel engine of the 530d produces an output of 195 kilowatts, or 265 horsepower, and a maximum torque of 620 newton-meters at 2,000 to 2,500 revolutions per minute. The car accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 5.7 seconds and has a top speed of 250 kilometers per hour. The petrol engine of the 530i produces an output of 185 kilowatts, 252 HP, and a maximum torque of 350 newton-meters at 1,450 to 4,800 revolutions per minute. It accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.2 seconds. The 520d is powered by the 2-litre 4-cylinder diesel engine. It produces an output of 140 kilowatts, 190 horsepower, and a maximum torque of 400 newton-meters at 1,750 to 2,500 revolutions per minute. This car can accelerate from 0 to 100 kph in just 7.5 seconds. Does it have any unique features? The new 5 Series not only brings together sporting agility, presence and comfort associated with a luxury sedan, it also sets new benchmarks in technology when it comes to driver assistance and connectivity. A feature that stands out is BMW gesture control. For increasing or decreasing multimedia volume, all one has to do is place the elbow on the central armrest between the front 2 seats and move the index finger in the air clockwise or anti-clockwise, respectively. Similarly, if you have to change radio channels, all you have to do is point both the index and middle finger together towards the central display. In fact, hands do a lot of talking in the new 5 Series, and there are a total of 6 predefined hand movements to control a number of functions. Apart from those mentioned above, one can accept or reject phone calls, acknowledge and check messages, close an information window and even change the camera angle, using gestures. There is also the option of pairing a specific gesture with an individual choice of function. That's not all. The new 5 Series comes with technologies such as remote control parking, wireless charging, parking assistant with surround view, and heads-up display. Does the car park itself? It does. But not on its own, fully. Using the twin features of remote control parking and display key with touchscreen, a driver standing outside the car can maneuver it into a narrow parking space. All he has to do is activate the remote-controlled parking function from outside the vehicle via the display key. Besides other information, the smart key displays service reminders, cabin temperature, driving range and fuel level. In addition, all acceleration and braking actions are monitored and controlled by a technology called park distance control, while the engine can be started and switched off using a remote control. How can you charge the remote key? The smartphone holder integrated into the center console allows inductive wireless charging for both mobile phones and the display key. How comfortable is the rear seat? In India, most big sedans are chauffeur-driven. So even though it matters how powerful, responsive and efficient the engines are, more important perhaps is the comfort at the rear seat. Here, the new 5 Series comes very close to the class-leading E-Class LWB. There is a lot of headroom in the rear seating area as well. Good boot capacity of 400 liters, including the integrated emergency spare wheel. But is it also a driver's car? While the engines are very responsive and efficient, what makes the driving experience more engaging is intelligent touches such as the cockpit is angled towards the driver to put all controls within easy reach and facilitate intuitive driving. What safety features does it have? 1. There is the dynamic damper control that improves ride quality and suspension by stabilizing most irregularities of the road surface. 2. The driver can choose between different driving modes to suit different conditions. These modes are Comfort, Sport, Eco Pro and Adaptive. 3. There are 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with brake assist, dynamic stability control, cornering brake control, hill descent control, side impact protection, run flat tires with reinforced sidewalls, electronic vehicle immobilizer, crash sensor, and integrated emergency spare wheel. How much is it priced? The 530i Sportline is priced 49.9 lakh rupees, the 520d Sportline for 49 rupees and 90 paise lakh, the 520d Luxury line for 53.6 lakh rupees and the 530d M Sport for 61.3 lakh rupees, ex-showroom prices. The car, clearly, isn't cheap, but the kind of technology and comfort you get appears to be well worth it. Is it really a business athlete? All 3 engines are very powerful. However, BMW cars are not only special because they are powerful, but also because their overall driving dynamics are quite different from most other competitors. So, the new 5 Series, be it either of the engines, is an absolute dream to drive, from initial acceleration to coasting, from low speeds to high, from bad roads to good. If you want a luxury car that drives somewhat like a sports car, the new 5 Series is tough to